Hello, I'm Danny de Hek, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. Got myself set up in a different setting today, and I just realised that my microphone is in the frame and it's not my microphone I'm using, so that's totally pointless having it there. Now, a wee while ago, I stumbled across a couple of YouTubers and I thought, oh my goodness, here was a guy who was promoting Ponzi schemes and scams on his YouTube channel. And then I thought, oh, I wonder if he's in a relationship. Then I found the wife and she was promoting Ponzi schemes and scams. And at the time I did a whole series of videos exposing YouTubers who actually are promoting Ponzi schemes and scams on the YouTube channel. And I'm asking the question, why does YouTube allow this to happen? And that was my big question. Hello, Jelly Snack. Nice to be here. Just became a member. If you become a member of VIDM something or other. Anyway, bit of a laugh. So let's just get stuck straight into it. Now, I'm going to give a disclaimer here. I have written to this couple and I've given them the right of reply to this video. And this video that we're about to do, that we're doing right now, has actually been in the making for the last 5, maybe 6 weeks. But we've never heard, we've got crickets from this couple. The photo that you see with the headphone and the pink top is actually, they were promoting OakSmart, I remember. The photo in the screen next to the no scam Danny de Hek is actually a real photo of this couple. So we're going to have a wee look and see what they were promoting. So first of all, if I went to this couple from my experience and said, look, the Department of Financial, whatever the DFPI, whatever it's called, Department of Financial Protection and Innovation, have done a video about the opportunity that you are promoting. Would you stop? They will say, well, they do warnings about every Ponzi scheme, and they would carry on, I'm assuming. But that is literally what happens, which it blows me away. So this is the Ponzi scheme and scam that I am calling these people out on. And if you have a listen to this, they'll probably have some lame music. Yeah, they do. They have music behind it. But this was the California Department of blah, blah, blah. If you're invested in OakSmart and you are in California, submit a complaint. Now, even though the Department of Financial Protection and Innovation put out these warnings just in California, it does not mean that the warning does not apply American-wide, simply because a lot of the information that they provide when they do these warnings is just good business sense. So it's nice when they do, but if I was to look at that video on YouTube, which I'm going to do, and we're going to have a bit of a closer look on the traction that this company has. So actually it's not too bad, but I remember when they put out a warning about We Are All Satoshi, it had 56 people. This one's had 1,400 views, and it was published 5 months ago. So wouldn't you want to ask that question? G'day, Mark. Nice to see you here, mate. Wouldn't you want to ask that question? Why is this couple still promoting something that's been flagged by their own country? Maybe they're not in the country that we're talking about. So I'm just going to open up some of these opportunities. We'll get rid of that one there. And these just go back to my own website. So that's not really, really good. So for a start, this is quite interesting. So our country, or the web browser I'm using, has decided to block OakSmart.com to my eyes. But that still doesn't change. So if I went to archive.org and I typed in this website that's been blocked from New Zealand viewers, or my web browser has decided not to let me have a go, then I can come back and I can see that this company basically started in early to mid 2004. Their website is brand new. Now, a company that's claiming to do world domination and all this sort of carry on and make everyone financially secure and build them generational wealth, you've heard me say this before, is actually basically only been around since 2024. That's a big red flag right there. So if we go to the website, we will see that I don't even know what the product is. So it didn't strike me like they haven't got the cure for cancer. They haven't got the cure for diabetes. Like some of the scams that we've been doing lately. But there may be something else they have. But in my brain right now, I can't think what this company was ever actually offering. In fact, I think it was more about a membership that you sign up for. And if you fool somebody else into signing up for it, you'll get a cut of their membership fee. Oh, here we go. It's going to load now. I'm just trying to wait for one to load while I have my cup of coffee. Hopefully I'm sounding all right as well. I missed it. Did Patrick admit to scamming? No, it was really good. Go back and watch the other live that we did. We just had, we gate crashed into a Zoom meeting earlier on today. And one of the guys, he said that he searches for his name and he comes up all over the internet as a scammer now. Whoops. But now he just had a really nice chat with us. But he's going to come back in a month's time or anytime we want. We're hoping that we're going to get Patrick Lang to become one of the Avengers because he's all mic'd up and he's got his podcasting studio. It would be really, really, really good. This isn't loading, but we'll come back to this in between other stuff I'm doing. Anyway, so what did we find out about this beautiful couple here? There, right. We're gonna have a read. I'm gonna read about the couple. I'm gonna do this one backwards because I'm not quite up to speed with what I remember I wrote 5 or 6 weeks ago. Now, on my website, you'll find quite a lot of blogs where we actually call out these scammers. My job is to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. This couple here believe that they have the right to use Zoom, even though in Section 8 of Zoom's policy, it clearly states that you cannot use their platform to promote multi-level marketing. And these people have chosen to close a blind eye to it. So let's get reading.
My mission is simple: to shame anyone running or promoting Ponzi schemes and scams, and to create public awareness that protects mum and dad investors from losing their kids' inheritance to the multi-level marketing bottom feeders of the world.
Oh, I couldn't have said it better myself.
Today, we're exposing 2 serial promoters who embody everything wrong with the MLM scam industry: Jaime Morales and Cynthia Morales.
Right, so Jaime and Cynthia lived up a hill. Was it K-I, kissing up a tree? What's that, the old saying? Anyway, so that's the husband and wife team. But Cynthia seems to be more into this multi-level marketing than Jaime.
For years, this couple has built their so-called business empire by promoting one Ponzi scheme after another, funneling desperate investors into fraudulent opportunities to fund their own lifestyle of holidays, helicopter rides, and fake philanthropy. Their latest scam, OakSmart, a company that, once stripped of its glossy exterior, is just another multi-level marketing fraud with no real products. This legitimate business operation and a compensation plan solely driven by Ponzi scheme after another, funneling.
Oops, I think we just shut down the wrong window. Sorry about that, guys. I was trying to multitask. I'm just going to go from that part there. What I wanted to do.
A company that, once stripped of its glossy exterior, is just another multi-level marketing fraud with no real product, no legitimate business operations, and a compensation plan solely driven by recruitment commissions.
Yeah, so everything that we are on about. Now, I mean, I don't know if you guys get tired of me saying it, but I don't like multi-level marketing and I hate Ponzi schemes, but normally they are hand in hand. Now, you can't, in my opinion, quote from, because Amway does it, or Melanuka does it, or Arbonne does it, that it's a legitimate way of running a business, because those companies have been dragged in front of the courts and they've had to make a whole lot of disclaimer. Now, I think Jelly Smack or Queen of Karma actually come out with a real humdinger the other day, and I think it would be worthwhile showing you what's actually happening in the multi-level marketing world at the moment. So Queen of Karma is another YouTuber, friend of ours, friend of the channel, is Pocket Watching with JC would say. If you go to her videos, she did this direct selling companies video.
The total number of participants being passed in Delaware.
So hopefully that's going to start. We'll get past the lovely intro she does. She is such a talented, but this is a Delaware bill threatens direct selling operations. Now, in here, whatever state it is, I presume it's one of the major states in America, have come out with this bill that if it comes into effect, it will basically put an end to anyone promoting multi-level marketing operations inside that state. And the fear from the multi-level marketers that this will spread to be applied to every state of America.
Bill being passed in Delaware that is threatening direct selling operations right now. And they are freaking out over it.
They certainly are. Now, I'm not going to play that video because you can go and subscribe and watch that on Queen of Karma's channel. But this is the sort of stuff that I thrive on. And I'm going to put that in the channel because that bill there is going to make these people here who promote these multi-level marketing opportunities, even if they think it's legit, very hard, because they can't make, in there, she talked about how they can't make claims on how much money you're going to make. And that's the first thing they normally do if you sign up and recruit. Now, we did have one the other day where they were telling people that they needed to spend $1,700 to actually sign up to have a go at becoming a promoter of their product. So not only would you, I'm just going to see if I can find it, not only would you need to, it was WaveLife. Now, I don't know why the image isn't working there, but WaveLife, this is WaveLife. I must have a problem with that. Must have a wee fix of that while I'm there. But WaveLife basically said that you need to spend $1,700 on becoming, to get yourself a job, basically. And then after that, you were going to make gazillions of dollars a month for some reason. I'm just having a look to see why that image doesn't actually work. Remove featured image. We're going to remove that. And now we're going to go back to selecting that image. And we're going to go back, and hopefully that will fix my problem that I just saw. I like to fix things as we go. We don't fluff around on here. But this is the sort of things that these companies does. Now, I was on a meeting this morning, which you may have not seen, which I think most of the Avengers would be very proud of what I actually managed to capture this morning. But this morning, we actually managed to get into Mars Honda's Henderson. I'm saying her name wrong. But this is my thumbnail. Don't you love the thumbnails for today's live? This is it here. Me, a cup of coffee, which I've just drunk. It's not the same cup. And there I am monitoring all these Zoom meetings. But when we're in that meeting, you will see that I actually managed to get into
links there.
Mars
You
Hondas.
can market those. You can put those in your social media.
Come on, Patrick. You know you want to.
You can put them on traffic websites. You can buy leads.
Now, it would be worthwhile going back here. Now, this is a prime example. So this lady here has signed up for EU One Life, the dumbest name ever, going by Pocket Watching with JT, a scam. And what it does, it allows you to create a sales funnel. And then here's Mars Honda's Henderson this morning telling everybody that once you've got so you've signed up, she's got her cut of your money, and now you're told that you need to learn how to set up your sales funnel. And now you need to know how to recruit people into your sales funnel so you make your money that they claim you're going to make. And in this video here, if you go back and watch this morning's live, you can see that that lady doesn't even know how to use the arse end of a computer. And now she has to learn how to market herself to sell a scam that is just all about recruitment. And at the end of the day, this is meant to be an AI model of some sort where she's struggling to even learn how to set up a template so that she can become a recruiter for the company to make her money that they claim that she's going to make. So this is how these scams work. So what I'm saying here is that whatever you do when you sign up for these platforms, you are just going to be told that it's your fault that you didn't make the money that they claimed. And then they're going to go back. And if you listen to Mars Honda in this video, which we have been monitoring Mars Honda's Zoom meetings for months, and she keeps cutting me out. Today, it got to the stage where we went back to the meeting after it ended, and I couldn't get my microphone going. But in the chat room, I asked her what happened to, I'm trying to track my money from trades networks. And she goes, oh, some people are in here just to berate me. And I'm going, well, you promoted trades networks. Over $9 or $11 million, I can't remember, got stolen from mum and dad investors over 8 months. Mars Honda Henderson was promoting it like there was no tomorrow. Every day she's on Zoom doing illegal Zoom broadcasts, telling people to sign up for Trades Technologies. And when I couldn't use my mic in the chat room, I asked her what the story was with Trades Technologies and is there any way of getting the money back? She didn't want to eat a bar of soap about it.
Greg, did you have a quick question I can answer for you?
Who's Greg? Is that me? I think it is me.
Greg, you're going to have to unmute yourself and ask your question.
So she'll be mortified that she managed to broadcast her again. So you can see me in the chat room here.
Okay, Greg, I'm going to ask one more time.
So she's going to kick me out.
Okay, your mic's not working. So what did you have? Did you need help with?
I'm trying to find out what happened to my money in trade network, and I was hoping you could help me. Meant to be technologies, but anyway, I think she knows what I meant. Here we go. We're going to get kicked out. So here's a lady that promotes multi-level marketing, trades technologies, and listen to what she says.
No, dear, this is not anything about charge. So thank you so much.
Are you going to kick me out now, Mars Honda?
Yeah. Why people try to harass other people, I have no idea.
So she doesn't want any. So that's amazing. And this is what I'm getting on with this couple. I mean, these guys are quite happy. So if I go into here and I search for Mars Honda, right? Now this lady, if we go to this is her in a Zoom meeting promoting trades technologies. Listen to her. You know, like most of these companies, they have a professional sort of look. Have we got it here? So this is he's got his fingers in lots of pies. Now, let's see if she's
in technology.
Now listen to her gaslighting.
He is a no-nonsense leader with some military background. Okay, now what I want to share with you guys is that we work closely with his right-hand person, Mr. Simon Lee. He is a global marketing director. He's a charged employee, not a person that has a downline, okay?
So here she is telling you that she works closely with Simon Lee. Simon Lee theoretically claims that he lost $400,000 to trades networks. You got Mars Honda Henderson's telling you he's got the thumbs up from her because she knows him. She's known him for years, whatever it is. And she gaslights people into signing up for Trades Technologies. 1 week after this video was launched, Trades Technology claimed that they got raided by government officials, had their servers taken, and the whole company was shut down because their redundancy that they claimed they had didn't work. In the meantime, they held a Zoom meeting, which we also captured, a secret Zoom meeting where you had to turn all your cameras on in case I was in the meeting, where they were offering solutions to people who had lost all their money. And Simon Lee, the person that she said was the real deal, claimed that he was nothing to do with the company, even though she claimed in this video that she was in the company. So it's kind of Simon Lee. So it's Simon, not Sam, Simon Lee, L-E. So we see what I'm saying. So then when we capture Mars Honda in a live Zoom of her own this morning, it is absolutely breathtaking that these people just wash their hands. So if we go back to the couple here that we are exposing, that's what I'm saying, is they go from one Ponzi scheme to the next. Now, as I said, OakSmart was the scam that I saw them promoting. Here they are promoting something that 5 months ago had been flagged by their own government, well, one of their government departments, for running a fraudulent scheme, and they're still promoting it. These people need to be held accountable.
OakSmart, a classic crypto Ponzi scheme. OakSmart promises passive returns of 8% to 15% per month just by investing in their crypto packages. But here's the truth. OakSmart has no external revenue source, no legitimate trading activity, and no actual products being sold. Instead, it relies on a constant inflow of new investors to pay returns to earlier ones, textbook Ponzi economics.
So, literally, it's a Ponzi scheme. I mean, okay, so I go on about Ponzi schemes all day long. I'm called the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. It's a Ponzi scheme. They're all the fucking same. I mean, people say, oh, but they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, they're gonna do that. They never do it. They're all like, as I said to our last guy an hour ago, Patrick Lang, that they're all promising a paradise that never eventuates. And it's a carrot on a string. Are you a bunny rabbit? Are you a bunny rabbit that's chasing that carrot? Are you really relying on hope and belief that your money is going to be safe if you hand it over to these scammers? This couple that I'm grinding at the moment are serial promoters of multi-level marketing. They don't give a fuck, excuse my French, about what they're promoting, because they're not here for the product or the paradise. They're here to make a quick buck. They'll also be flaunting their lifestyles to make it look like they're successful. If you look through the Instagram of the wife, they've got all these beautiful Instagram photos of her living the life. You too can live this life if only you give me your money. They are not successful, wealthy entrepreneurs. They are smoke and mirror Ponzi scheme promoters, making out they're successful so they can get your money. They're going for the small, low-hanging fruit. Stupid people who can't do their own due diligence. In this case, OakSmart, which I saw this couple promoting with, they literally can't do it. They can't, they can't say that this one hasn't got warnings, but they still promote it. How do they get on with that? This one here has already been closed down by the governments, but they still promote it because there's people that may not do their due diligence. Because doing due diligence on a lot of these opportunities that we go after is really, really hard because there is no, they rebrand themselves. I was talking to somebody yesterday on the phone who wanted to remain anonymous, like a lot of people who talk to me, and they had invested $1,500 into Bit Harvest. They promoted it because a guy who I can name, Tony Seymour, he's a big promoter of Wee Global, blockchain era, Pro, they call it now, and now they've renamed it to another one again. And he's also promoting Bit Harvest. Now, this guy had invested $1,300 in a booster. He got a discount because the guy that sold it to him was a family friend, and he showed him the back end of how much money he's making. So he got a discount on his Bit booster, and he bought one for $1,300. He said so far he has made about $40 back from his $1,300 investment. And he's going to see how it pans out. And I said to him, look, you're just feeding the monster by participating and not calling these people out. He said, oh, you're doing a really good job. And I said, but you're not helping me do my job. If you think that you can put a little bit of money in and maybe you're going to be one of the lucky ones, where do you think the money is coming from that you are taking from people? It's coming from, I said, it's like being in a game and you've got a grandstand around you. Somebody's made up some entertainment in the middle on the playing field, and you're in the grandstand. And somebody comes up and says, look, guys, some of you are going to be winners and others of you are going to be losers. I hope that you are in the right grandstand. The people that make the money are in the corporate boxes. They are the ones that are promoting it to the peasants. So by participating and hoping that you're in the grandstand and you're watching the entertainment and you're going to make money is stupid thinking. Because in the corporate boxes, there's the cartels of the world. There's the human trafficking factories who are producing these scams, and they're the caterers, and they keep feeding you information. The leaders who claim themselves to be leaders because they live in the glamour lifestyle are actually all beggars at the top. They're all being controlled by the human trafficking compounds who are feeding them new scams, saying to them, hey, look, even though you might not make money out of this one, we'll pay you to even just tell your community about this wonderful opportunity. Sleep with the devil. Don't worry, you won't catch any diseases. Where they are catching diseases, because the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger and his team of merry men and ladies, the Avengers, are here to name and shame. We cause disruption. Oh, if it was a scam, the governments would shut them down. No, I have been in meetings with the IRS, Homeland Security, the FBI, and the head prosecutor for somebody who's incarcerated right now. They wanted a video of them doing the deed because they need evidence in the court system, don't they? If they don't have that evidence, they can't lock them up. They said, don't worry, Dan, we've got them on drug trafficking, money laundering, and I think it was promoting unsecured crypto investments via Zoom or something like that. But they didn't need to have me in my video to condemn the guy because they did him on the low-hanging fruit. The guy had already been incarcerated. We're talking about Bitcoin Rodney. But the fact is, I've been in those meetings with those companies. I've just received a document that was 6 months worth of research, and it was for Homeland Security. I've got a blog on my website about it. I have actually plucked out the cartels, the people in the cartel networks. And this one I'm actually a bit worried about because I've put this blog on my website and I've put this blog on my LinkedIn profile. And I'm now getting unusual emails and unusual requests to connect to me on LinkedIn. And I'm alleging some pretty big stuff. I've seen 100-page documents that was prepared for Homeland Security. This is all about impersonating other people, fake identities. Even though you might think the bigger picture is you having a quick play at the casino and making a little bit of money, often these platforms that you sign up for want your KYC details. I have got evidence, amazing evidence, that a lot of your personal details are being used. They may be used to steal your identity. I've got 100 websites that are claiming they're doing ghostwriting services for people. And they are, I've got authors reaching out to me saying, I use that company. They are asking me for money. They will ask you for $1,000. They will ask you for $100,000 to ghostwrite your stories. I haven't quite found out the answer yet, but I do believe that these ghostwriting services are using people in human trafficking compounds to write your book. And then, so you're actually funding by being a person that wants a book written, like myself. They give you a ghostwriter. They're working out of a human trafficking compound, and they're writing the books. You might get the book. They might do the job, but you're paying overinflated prices. They're basically just scouring you for money. Now, yesterday, this is going off track a wee bit, these companies are all registered in the state of Texas. They've got themselves infiltrated into America. They have real companies set up, real premises, but are all being ran by these human trafficking compounds. Now, that might be a bit far-fetched, but I've got the receipts. I'm starting to get some really weird people contacting me. I think I'm being... So if I disappear tomorrow, you'll know why. But I'm not here to be coward. I'm here to fight the battle where other people can't. And I want to put a stop and I want to make a difference. So anyway, let's carry on.
The California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation issued a formal desist and refrain order against OakSmart in December 2024, citing them for securities fraud. New Zealand's Financial Markets Authority followed with its own fraud warning. OakSmart then launched a desperate exit scam with OakUSD Coin, a worthless internal token designed to trap remaining investor funds before collapsing entirely.
Yeah, and I just had a comment from Jelly Snack saying the doggy looks cute. Now, that was generated with AI, and it was just when I was starting to get good at using AI. But that wee doggy is so cute. And see the one in the real picture. So that picture that you see there, I used to generate the picture that you see in the background. Isn't that clever? Hello, Queen of Karma. Nice to meet you. Now, if you're not familiar with Queen of Karma, I did actually just show people this video you did about Delaware build threatens direct selling operations. That was a brilliant video that you did. Unfortunately, Queen of Karma's nearly got 6,500 subscribers. A video like this has been viewed 178 times, which actually is fair. If you went to the Department of Financial Innovation and whatever website, the American Department, often their videos don't get that type of traction. Now, why that is simply because a lot of our content does get restricted. I don't know if it's because we're fighting scams. They might think we're scams, whatever it is. But we really do rely on people commenting, liking, and hitting the thumbs up. Engagement helps get these videos out. Now, when I were first involved in promoting Ponzi schemes and scams, I promoted the Ponzi scheme. Didn't promote it, but I tried to stop the Ponzi scheme hyperverse, and my videos were getting 5,000 people within a couple of 3 days looking at my videos. I'd be lucky if I get 200 or 300 people looking at my videos these days. But I do believe that when I got, you get traction and then it gets restricted. But 50% of the people that viewed my videos come from YouTube promoting my videos. So, when you're watching a video and it suggests the next video you should watch, that normally would give me 50% of the traffic. These days, it's a little bit harder. Now, YouTubers have actually gone after, not YouTubers, scammers have actually gone after my YouTube channel and sent, fake subscribers to a certain degree. And this brings my engagement level down to nothing. So because I have 64,000 subscribers, my videos now get anything from, well, I got one that got 1,000 views the other day, and that was a really, really good one. But one a month would get 1,000 views. On average, most of my videos are long form, so that's also negative. but I might get 150, 250 within the first 2 or 3 days. So I can't stress enough, if you really want to help us, it's all very well for me to say, buy me a cup of coffee, which Jelly Snack did yesterday. Thank you very much, but you didn't need to do that. But I do want to say, by simply liking and engaging on our videos helps. So after my live is finished, it will close off and become a video. That's when the comments really pay off. And I write and reply to everybody. Same with people like Queen Akama. I can tell that Queen Akama would spend probably 50, 60, 70 hours a week dedicating herself to exposing not only scams, but also religious cults. And she's very intelligent. And you listen to her voice.
Bill, which received a hearing Tuesday before the House Economic Development, Banking, Insurance, and Commerce Committee, would impose regulations the DSA calls impractical,
Easy guys.
unnecessary, and unlike any imposed elsewhere in the United States. So let's go check it out.
And I bet that when people are listening to her videos who are scammers, that they would hate your voice. I mean that in the nicest possible way. But we're battling against YouTube all the time. So we've got people out here like this couple that we're promoting here are actually using YouTube to promote scams. So here I am being restricted because I'm exposing scams, and here's a couple who have got their own YouTube channel using it to promote scams. And it's like, if I worked at YouTube for a week, I reckon I could clean up 80% of the scams that are on the internet. I would simply go through a whole lot of YouTubers and delete their channels and made sure that I had a MAC address, which would mean they couldn't start up another channel again, and then have someone who monitors those people on their other social medias and just close them down as they tried reopening them up again. And that would be an easy thing to do. But why don't YouTube care about it? This is my point.
The Morales scam playbook: groom, manipulate, and extract Jaime Morales, armed with polished presentations and a rehearsed sob story about losing everything after 9/11, positions himself as a trustworthy mentor. He weaponizes emotional manipulation, invoking family struggles, faith in God, and humble beginnings to forge emotional bonds with audiences.
Now, I hate this. So this guy will use a sob story. I've literally got videos of a whole lot of Australians rehearsing their sob stories. And one of them was Lauren Cameron. I haven't saying his name right. And he literally used to be a fireman. He used to be a policeman. And he was homeless. He was on the streets. He was suicidal. And what else did he do? He was he made a lot of money in crypto, lost a whole lot, went bankrupt. And now he's discovered the platform that he's promoting today. And this happens to be the best thing he's ever seen since sliced bread. Now, he was in a Zoom meeting with other people telling them they need to practice and rehearse their sob story. So these sob stories are not here because, hey, look, if you want to hear a sob story, I'd love you to hear mine. Because I promise you, it would probably bring a tear to your eye. Because even myself and my story is just stupid. And I'm not even going to go there. And I'm not looking for a connection with you guys just so I can scam you. Or I don't even want you on my YouTube channel as a subscriber out of empathy for my upbringing. But if you want a sob story, I can make one up, or I can tell you my real story. But that shouldn't be something I use to influence you into doing something that is either illegal, unsustainable, or just friggin' multi-level marketing. So in these OakSmart, whatever, I'm going to have to read that again if I haven't read it yet.
In his OakSmart webinars, Jaime employs a series of manipulative techniques: emotional triggering, re-blame shifting, preemptively blaming investors if they lose money for not working hard enough or not following the system.
Right, so I just showed you that, didn't I? I went, not to Queen Akama, I went to Mars Honda here, and we showed you the video that she just did this morning. And that there was an idiot in there. I shouldn't say idiot, but it's very hard not to. But there was a lady in there today. Now, listen to this lady who's trying to understand. So here we go.
Scroll down a little bit, love.
So we don't.
There you go.
Okay, so you already set up your domain name as the
Now, this is really unusual that I'm in here with her. She'll kick me out in a minute because she knows who I am.
you already set up your dedicated domain name
put her
right
on
there.
Another screen.
You're good. It's set up. So your email should go out with not out going into people's spam. because you did set it up correctly.
And if
love.
she asks me a question, I'm
That's
going to ask her about
Wow.
trades technologies. Right. So now what's actually happening here? The lady's set herself up on EU1 Life. She's set up her own domain name, and now she's got to set up the spam software so that she can send email through the sales funnel. And Mars Honda is actually helping her do so. Now that I've done online courses, and I used to have my online courses on Podia, but it cost about $80 a month. And then it got too complicated. I now moved all my online courses onto my YouTube channel. And if you do join my YouTube channel, you can have access to everything I used to charge. I used to charge like $600 to do a WordPress tutorial, A to Z, on how to set up your own website with WordPress. The honest truth of it, no one ever paid for my course to do the 600. I spent ages putting together this course, and I thought, hey, rather than people paying for a website developer who charges a lot of money, why don't they just follow the steps? Every aspect of building a website, the theme I used, how to set up the theme, how to set up your favicon icon, the whole 9 yards was on my Podia website. No one ever bought it because I had to then learn how to market it. And I had to do YouTube videos, and I had to do things like this and blah, 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 blah. My partner paid $3,500 to learn how to become a course creator. She had never sold a course either. I looked over her shoulder and thought, I'm going to start producing courses. So I set up a course teaching people how to get the best out of their LinkedIn thing. And I sold this a couple of times for $100 a course. And people could pay $100. I think I even charged $300 once, and I did sell it to somebody I knew, a friend. And they did the course, and they thought, great, I'm happy, that was the best money I spent, all this sort of stuff. One person. Then I found another website that would let you sell your course that was $100 for like $10, and they would promote it. I put it in there, and I sold it, I think I sold it 60 or 70 times at 10% of the value I wanted to sell it for. And 6% of people finished the course. The rest of them bought it and never even started the course. It was a crazy thing. So at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is any of these online courses and these sales funnels that you set up, you still need to have a big community behind you. And the carrot that they're waving, this person here in this video is obviously set up a sales funnel, got her domain name, got her email working, and listen to what she's saying.
All right. Can I go to my funnels, my leader? I want to show you something.
Yes.
So she's promoting EU1
Placement,
Life,
yeah.
which is the dumbest name ever.
Hit the go back
Placement there.
and then go to the site builders, and it'll take me to your funnels.
Yes.
Amazing. So we don't normally get her on here because she hides and she always kicks me out. So for some reason, she's decided to let me in. So she's going to ask me a question, and as soon as I speak, she'll kick me out. But let's give it a go. I'll ask her how she got on
I've
with.
been doing this
Is there
on
any
my
chance
own,
of getting the
my
money
leader. I
back from
didn't even know
Trades
what I was
Technologies?
doing.
$11 million lost.
Okay, so you got quite a bit of funnels here. Okay.
Yes, I just want to show you how.
Okay.
I just want to show you. There you go. Here I am. I even say wherever they say 4 page viewers here. I don't understand what's happening anyway.
So, well, listen to this. She couldn't understand what she was doing. She's having real troubles setting up these sales funnels. I've literally helped set up these sales funnels for other people. They're incredibly complicated if you don't know what you're doing. But this is all set up. Now, there was a video done by Pocket Watching with JT, and there was claims that when you set yourself up on EU1 Life, that one guy said he made $2,000 in a week and he was in bed in hospital. Another guy claimed he made fake doctor, made $12,000. This lady here has probably heard those videos, signed up here, and now Mars Honda's actually thrown everything back on her lap and saying to her that she needs to do this, she needs to do that, and you haven't done this, and you need to do this, and you have to also promote it.
Okay.
Can you
Okay.
see?
Yeah, I see what you're, yeah. So can you, yeah, you're running a split task of sending 50% of the traffic to one, but you just only got the thank you page. So,
Well, she doesn't know now.
okay, so let's go out to your actual funnel, because this is just only the thank you page. Where's your actual funnel that you're sending them to? Or you were trying to.
So it's all about recruitment.
Start from the beginning.
They never have a
Because you
product or a
only
service.
cloned the thank you page, and then you did a split. Oh, you have home. Okay, I see. You have home below it. Okay. Scroll down a little bit for me.
So I'm going to
You're
actually
gonna
ring
change
her
the steps in this.
because I want to find out whether her phone actually works.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Now let's go to your home.
I want to get. Here we
all
go.
this, I just created them, but I don't even know what I was doing, but I'm just using.
And this is the
two
type of
out
clientele
this
they go
four.
after, people who don't
Okay,
know
let
the
me see
art
the
of
one that you're
computer.
using.
It's like leading sheep to the
Okay, is
slaughter.
this one digital? Is the first one that I showed you, ne? Is the digital marketing leads.
Okay, click on it for me.
All right.
So
And I just
I'm going
want
to
you
try
to
her
open
on.
it up. I don't need to see the split testing and all of that. I want you to go. You
So
see
this
where
lady
see.
is
you
disgusting.
see across from where it says
We've
digital
had many
marketing
meetings with
leads,
her.
and there's a up arrow, a box to the right. Our pictures might be over top of it.
Yes.
Let's see if we can ring her.
Move our
Yes.
pictures out of the way. Click that up arrow for me.
So let's see if
Okay.
we.
So it's opening up what your actual funnel looks like.
I know. I So what's actually a funnel said then?
This is
Queen
what
Kramer,
people will see.
who you book into the program to get commissions.
Mm.
It's all multi-level marketing. That's all it is. It's not a product. It's a sales funnel.
So it's a start. So you have a lot of
So she won't
stuff you
answer me.
want to need to fill in on yours. But this is what is actually on the internet
Anyway,
ready to go.
At least it gives us something to do in the meantime.
Mm.
And I have a question. You said u-domain.org. Is that when you selected that domain name?
So she's only got 5 people in here, so that's why she
I'm not
doesn't
sure
let
I
me in, because she
understand that
completes the
domain
room.
name that you can. But I get what you're doing here. You're telling them that they can convert, that this system will help them convert their leads.
I'll ask if she's pushing more people
I
off the
got
cliff
you.
today.
Okay.
Yes, I know.
Have a look at that.
And so you put some pictures and stuff in it. Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Can we request remote control on the screen? No, she turns it all off.
So
can
you
use the chat room, but
you're
no
on the
point.
right track. You are on the right track.
Now listen to what she says next. And I don't mean to double up on my content, but this is we've just gone to the actual lady's webpage. Now this is how stupid these sales funnels are. So lift your business to new heights with our digital marketing service. So she's trying to promote EU One Life with a sales funnel to drive people into these sales funnels and generate leads. And to get people to sign up and pay on the dotted line is friggin' impossible for anybody who doesn't have. Even I, with my knowledge, I would not. My partner has a wee play on these sales funnels, and she provides a really, really good one for photographers who are trying to get into photography, and basically how to, build a business around photography. Now she's been doing photography for over 20 plus years. And she's a professional photographer. We've just taken photos of an Olympic champion. We get asked to, she goes over to Australia, which is over another country, to go take photos of gymnasts. She's very, very competent. So she's put together a sales funnel to help people who want to be a photographer. So this lady here is putting together a sales funnel, hoping to sell a product that she doesn't even know how to use herself. Right, so we come down here, and this is actual, and she's also got a domain name, u-domain.org. I mean, really? And in here, which really gets me, is they've got all these filler names, which are in different languages because she hasn't switched out her words for their words. But then you also have these Google ratings at the bottom, and these are also fillers. So she'll have to go get Google ratings to help build this page to make it look like this from a product that she doesn't even have or own herself. So the whole concept of Mars Honda here telling this lady that she needs to set up a sales funnel for a product that she doesn't even own, just so that Mars Hondas can get the commission that she gets for paying the monthly fee, is just ludicrous. And this is why sheep to the slaughter does come to mind.
Just now, what I would just ask that you do is go in there and all of this jargon that is like that you need to put.
Look at the images the lady has put together. These are all wonky images, not even cut the size. So the lady has a box where she can upload her images. So she's got 5 images on the home page. They're all different sizes. These are royalty-free images. that aren't even hers, that probably the platform provide, that aren't even chopped into the right sizes. So if I was going to buy for a company that displayed their images like that, I would not buy from that. But this lady has done what she said, gone in there, replaced this image for that image and got her own images. Literally, if I wanted to, I right-click on that image there and go Google Lens. And even for SEO, because that image has been used probably hundreds of times, here we go. So here's the images that you're looking at being used by other companies already or are royalty-free images. This SEO score of this whole website will fall flat in its face simply because these are not unique images. So you would think a company that claims that they would, so here's the same lady, twice been used. You think this company that claims that they are using AI would actually help people generate images from scratch rather than using royalty-free images. Now, I can speak from authority in what I say. If I go into ChatGPT, I have commanded ChatGPT to produce me images for today's show. So the first thing it did, it come out square instead of oblong. And this is one of my images. This was another one of my images, which wasn't too bad. This is me again, and it's decided to put images. But these images, even though that's the one I used this morning, these images are fantastic. Now, I have to know how to use the commands. I'm using AI, but that image, even though it might not be exactly what I want, this was yesterday's image, it's pretty good. But it's 100% unique. Fantastic for, see, I wanted the guy that we were in the thing for today, Patrick, who come into our meeting. That's Patrick in the background. Oh, can we see him? Where's he gone? There he is. I don't know why that didn't let me zoom that up. We'll try that again. No, it won't let me do it. Okay, so I'll click on it and see if it works. But you get the idea. So, like, hey, look, if you want help creating images, let me know. I use ChatGPT. I pay for the version. Like the other day, we were having a bit of a fun with Rob. The other day, this is one of my best images of the week. Here's me chasing somebody down the road who's running a scam. These are the guys that are running the VIB. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can have a lot of fun with AI. But when a company comes out here and there's a lady here trying to upload royalty-free images on a platform that sucks, it's disgusting because I know that the platform will never, ever get any traction. And listen to what she says to the lady.
Your actual information in, just go in there and edit that. Like this is legal, all of that stuff is, you got to just clean that up.
Right.
But you're on the right track. As you're a logo in there, yeah, you're on the right track.
You're on the right track. You've signed up underneath me. I've got commissions from you. Keep paying your monthly fee. Keep doing the work. Keep joining the dots. And eventually you'll get somebody who will sign up and buy one membership off you. And hopefully you'll get some return on your investment. Mars Honda is claiming to be an expert in this field. The expert advice she's giving, I'm just a YouTuber and I'm a website developer. I do have some clout when it comes to online production of funnels and the like. I personally don't like sales funnels. I think they're a waste of time. I can tell you, even though my partner is a professional photographer, produced an amazing course, she's set up a sales funnel because she's listened to these people on YouTube, haven't sold one yet. Very, very hard, even though I get a ton of traffic. I believe in blogging is the most successful thing. So this lady, Mars Honda, isn't here. She's here to extend the pain of this lady realizing that she's not going to be an online influencer. So you've got a funnel page where you can send
your
people.
domain is actually public to the world right now. I wouldn't send this to anybody because they're not done. But yeah, you're good. What was the question that you had about it?
Here we go.
Or you just wanted me to see that you are working through it?
The thing is that since I did it, my leader, I'm not sure whether it's working.
Leader. Oh dear.
I haven't seen any movement, me receiving anything to show that, it's working.
That's right. It's all smoke and mirrors, lady.
Well, no, it's not gonna. Let me make sure that everybody's clear on this. Just because you make a funnel and your funnel is nowhere near complete, I wouldn't put this out to anybody.
That's how they buy
Just because
time.
you make a funnel doesn't mean you're going to get leads. You got to then go out and market it.
Yeah.
You got to buy some leads. Recruit. Or put them into some, social media. You got to market it. You still have to market.
So
once
you have to know how to market it, which is incredibly hard to do.
You still have to market it.
Trust me. So get this. So once you've learned how to become a website developer, And once you've set up yourself the perfect sales funnel, then you've got to go out there and market it. So my next question to Mars Honda Henderson would be, have you got an example of somebody who actually's done what you said, set up a sales funnel and market it, and actually getting the returns on investment that they use to entice you to sign up? And that's why I get so sick of these people. And they're just bottom feeders. So here we go here. So let's carry on with this couple, and I'll show you who they are.
Meanwhile, Cynthia Morales runs the soft indoctrination side. Her YouTube channel, Instagram page, and Linktree profile are loaded with personal development videos, leadership training content, and spiritual platitudes. She conditions her audience with motivational fluff designed to build trust, loyalty, and obedience before funneling them into whichever scam she's currently promoting.
Yep. So this is, I'm going back and forth to Mars Honda here, but she's somebody we've been watching for a while, and she's promoted everything that you can think of, which is disgusting. And Mars Honda has just turned her back on Trades Technologies, which took $11 million off mum and dad investors. Not saying that she was responsible for all the 11 million, but she was one of the main leaders in the grandstand, in the corporate boxes, who is promote these products. And she's saying I'm leading by example, but there's no example of her making money out of these platforms. In fact, if we go around to May Summer Vu, claimed that she had $16,000 invested in Trades Technologies from her community. And then when I talked to her, I said, "Oh, so did you lose your 16,000?" She went, "Nah, I didn't. I took it out a day before it collapsed. I only lost $300, she says. I mean, absolutely crazy. And then why did she take her money out of the platform? Who knows? And often they'll take the money out of the platform simply because they don't believe the platform themselves, but they tell you to leave your money in and have faith. They tell you to get your seed money out, the money that you initially invested out first, and then play with house money. How's a business going to sustain itself with that sort of logic, especially when they don't have a product or a service?
Their history of promoting Ponzi scams OakSmart isn't their first rodeo, far from it. ZmartBit, Cynthia and Jaime were on stage promoting this crypto MLM scam around 2020. ZmartBit collapsed after victims lost their Bitcoin, and leaders disappeared into the shadows. TranzactCard. Cynthia is actively promoting this shady financial rewards Ponzi funnel through her YouTube and Linktree today. NeloLife. Cynthia's Linktree also features promotion of this brand new crypto MLM scheme, already showing classic signs of a Ponzi setup. OakSmart, their current, but collapsing, cash cow, aggressively pushed through Zoom webinars, religious rhetoric, and fake charity claims.
Right, let's carry on. And now we've got some of their social media, which I'll open up while this has been played.
Their expanding scam network across social media. Jaime and Cynthia Morales don't just promote their fraudulent opportunities from a stage, they operate a sprawling online scam empire across nearly every major social media platform. Jaime recruits victims through his YouTube channel, at Jaime Morales, his Twitter X account, at Jaime Morales 77, a private Telegram channel dubbed the Jaime Morales Dream Team, and a Facebook group called Cryptopreneurs. Cynthia mirrors the same strategy, leveraging her YouTube channel, at Cynthia Morales 77, Twitter X account, at Cyn Morales 77, Instagram, at Cynthia Morales 77, and her personal Facebook page to funnel people into a rotating carousel of Ponzi schemes.
We'll carry that on.
Cynthia's Linktree acts as a central hub where new recruits are routed directly into scam offers like OakSmart, NeloLife, and TranzactCard. Their personal websites, Telegram groups, and Linktree profiles all serve one purpose: systematically recruiting, grooming, and draining the financial hopes of vulnerable investors. This isn't amateur hour. Jaime and Cynthia have built a fully operational fraud machine disguised as personal development and financial literacy.
Yep, that's what they do. So red flags so we're just talking about OakSmart here, but this is their latest and the greatest, and it doesn't really matter if this is videos 10 years old, they'll still be promoting them. How come they're allowed to continue? How come they're allowed to promote their shit on social media? Why doesn't social media do something about people like this? Why don't they have a policy that says if we see that you are promoting anything to do with what we believe is a scam, we will remove your content and remove your account from social media? Why do we need grey area shit on social media? Why do we have to have a court injunction to get stuff removed? Why can't we look at the history of what these people have been doing and turn a deaf ear to them saying, we learnt from our bad experiences, now we're professionals? How many times do we hear that shit? Here we go.
The red flags are blinding. No real products or services sold outside of investment positions. Promises of unrealistic return without any proof of external revenue. recruitment-driven income structure, classic MLM Ponzi architecture, use of religious faith and charity claims to deflect scrutiny, serial promotion of scams across multiple platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Linktree, indoctrination of followers through leadership training and personal development messaging, exit scams using fake tokens, Oakcoin, to trap investor funds.
Yeah. So look at this. This is actually on one of the couple's YouTube account. And look, they've even got pictures of Pyramid in their own advertising, in their thumbnails. It's crazy. That video was only 6 days ago. So if we go click on videos, 3 days ago, they're still promoting OakSmart. Now, remember, I prepared to do this live 5 or 6 weeks ago. Can't exactly remember. But if you click on here.
Una excelente noche para todos. Estamos en días feriados aquí.
So we've got anything. Oh, look at this. Straight away, it goes straight into
¿Quieres estar en este negocio?
Into pyramid state.
5, 7, 10 minutos tarde. Inconscientemente damos permiso a que eso sea como la forma como se tratan los Zooms.
So, I'm sorry it's not in the right language, but you get the idea.
Y perdiste una hora de editar.
These guys are just promoting OakSmart after OakSmart. And we've actually stormed into their Zoom meetings, and that's why I'm doing this video, because I stormed into their Zoom meetings, caused major disruption, and then got out of here and thought I'm going to do an expose on this couple. So this is Jamie's, who's now promoting. I'm curious out of the...
que vamos a entrar en capacitación.
So there he is in the window there. 6 days ago,
es 100%
promoting a Ponzi scheme. Oh my God, what does that look like to you? Pyramid scheme. And look, here's another one in a different color. You know, I don't even know what he's really promoting here. I'm not even going to get in here and debate whether it's true or genuine, because all these companies are all about recruitment, and they're all about something that's going to happen that never eventuates. So that's his, so in here you can see no real picture of a person, and this is his, he's got 750 followers. If you click on replies and you click on media, you'll see that they have, you know, he's a business coach sort of guy, and here he is with a room full of people, probably a meetup group somewhere in an unfortunate town nearby you, and here he is promoting OakSmart on the screen here. How would you feel if you went to a meeting like this and I stood up and said, "Hello, Jaime, I'm Danny de Hek, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. I would like to challenge the fact that this is a Ponzi scheme and the products that you are pushing will never eventuate." Do you think he would ask me to leave? And if so, why is he peddling this? And what is his drive? I mean, OakSmart, OakSmart, OakSmart. You know, and if you went to her channel, you will see that if you didn't know this couple, you would think they live the dreams. On their website, which I don't know if I've got open, they've got this beautiful picture of them sitting here in front of a vineyard having breakfast or an evening drink, I don't know. And they portray these wonderful lifestyles. And that's how they roll. So social media. Now, I've already reached out to this guy, and this looks like he's blocked me, even though I don't know how he's blocked me. Maybe he's blocked New Zealand. This is her. Now, when I stumbled across her YouTube channel, I thought, oh, she's involved in it as well. And look, TranzactCard. TranzactCard's already fallen over. But here she is with her affiliate ID, which you won't be able to see, unfortunately, unless I go bigger. Oh, well, there you go. Maybe I lied. But in here, she's still got her TranzactCard link in here. TranzactCard, let's click on it. Well, oh, it's gone. So here's this Ponzi scheme or a scam that she's been promoting just recently. And look, everything here, she doesn't even know how to put these links out here without taking off the question marks. So they're not even gurus. So now that there, and there we go. And look at whatever she's promoting here. So you've got a nice, looks like helicopter, nice lifestyle, nice food, whatever it is that they're peddling. They're trying to sell their lifestyle so they get lead generation. And in here you go through, I don't know what the calendar means, but this is just the bottom feeders, and this is where they hang out on the internet. I mean, look at the beautiful wee doggy. I feel sorry for the doggy. You know, books, motivational books, you know, whatever they are trying to portray, they are just bottom feeders, scammers. You know, and you know, they're just theoretically, here he is doing a presentation, you know, traveling, Oh, she's a lifesaver. She doesn't save anyone. Looks like that lady's problem's actually her tog's gone right up her ass. That's probably why she's blacked out. But anyway, lovely dog. I feel sorry for the dog. Here we go. And that's when I landed on a profile and I go, oh, there you go, crypto. I'm not against crypto, guys. I'm just against people who use crypto to extract money out of people in the way of USDT. But you get the idea. What have we got? Are there any live Zooms on now? Well, there could be. We'll finish this one off and we'll have a quick look. I don't want to be on here all day. Last night, I think I did I actually did a 6.5 hour stream. So just for proof, there's the desist and refrain order from the state of California about OakSmart. Here's the New Zealand warning. Also on OakSmart. This website that I'm trying to bring up is OakSmart.com, and it's telling me that we can't view it in New Zealand. So any website that you can't view in New Zealand and it's been blocked is a red flag in itself. We were talking about Queen of Karma there. We'll just go back on that one. Let's have a look. Let's go Scam Fighter. Let's go here. So there's all the red flags. Exit scam. Bottom feeder by design.
Bottom feeders by design, make no mistake. Jaime and Cynthia Morales are not victims. They are willing, knowledgeable participants in the Ponzi scam ecosystem. Their business is not personal growth or leadership. It is the manipulation of vulnerable people for profit. Every smile, every prayer, every motivational video is a calculated move to extract money from the unsuspecting. They groom people with promises of freedom, success, and God's favor, only to dump them into financial ruin over and over again.
Yep, and it's not rocket science, guys. Let's leave the last
Closing
paragraph.
warning. If you come across Jaime Morales, Cynthia Morales, OakSmart, NeloLife, TranzactCard, or any opportunity linked to them, run the other way. Their entire operation is a polished machine built to enrich themselves at the expense of your dreams, your savings, and your future. Stay vigilant, stay skeptical, and stay away from the Morales scam empire. About the author Danny de Hek, also known as...
Yeah, so if you don't know who I am, I have been featured in Bloomberg, did a 20-minute documentary on me. It took 10 months to put together. It was about my quest to expose Sam Lee and also Shavis Anwar, which his name isn't Anwar. It's his AKA name. We found his real name out yesterday, even though I've been saying his real name for years. And I've been in quite a few other news outlets. I like to think that I'm actually making a difference. If you want to support me, you can. You can go to my website, dehek.com. You'll see that I actually have a video, not a video. I actually have this this blog about this couple on my website. I also have the video from the Department of Financial Protection and Innovation that you can watch about OakSmart, but they are still actively promoting OakSmart. They've ignored the warnings from government agencies around the world. They've put warnings out there basically saying that it is a Ponzi scheme or a scam. Now, I prepared that blog back in April, and now I'm going to bring it right up to speed, and we'll put today's date on it. But that was 5 weeks ago. I prepared that blog so I could do this live that you're watching, and nothing's changed since I've done this. Now, in a wee while, I will actually make that blog. I've updated it. I will actually cut this video off and make it into a shorter video, and then I'll go about my business today. So, trade spots, just reading through the messages. So let's just go back. So that's basically my summary on, is it Jaime? How do we say it? Yeah, the Morales. So Jaime and Cynthia Morales, you are bottom feeders, and you just promote anything. You don't care about the product or the claims that they make. You're just here to get the commissions from people. So you're probably great recruiters, and you'll probably point the finger back at me and say, oh, we'll do a search about me. And I had somebody do that the other day, and it was quite funny. If you do search my name, the first thing that comes up is people who are trying to stop me. So my own website comes up, and if you come down here, you'll find, well, actually, I think if you go to videos, you'll find these videos that have been set up to defame me. And people take these, it's a laugh. But these, no, that wasn't a laugh. That was actually me actually being on a proper TV program, funny enough. 1.3 years ago, I did an interview with somebody as the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, which was quite cool. But what I'm getting at, guys, is companies out there that actually have set up video channels to actually stop me, which is actually quite high case. So we've got this one here, which is called, now we've had they've got 9 subscribers and 8 videos, but I think it was Jan Gregory. He's a man, not a woman. He's done 8 videos on me on this channel. And then over here, he's done 173 subscribers and 13 videos. But people watch these videos and think that I've been exposed, but there's no proof of any claims that they've made other than trying to tarnish my great reputation. But obviously scammers out there, the Crypto Avenger shit show. So somebody set this up, you know, and we get all this sort of stuff all the time. But people who write to me going, oh, I've heard about you, used to be one of part of Stable One. What's the other one? No, Stable Coin. This one here. So they think that I've been exposed by some random person who started up a YouTube channel called Danny de Hek Facts using my imagery, and they produce these videos exposing me as the biggest liar in the world. Cryptocurrency is a fraud and a common innovation, hacker, scam, and all this sort of crap. It just makes me laugh my head off when I see all this stuff. That's me when I was dressed up as a Jehovah's Witness, I think. Could be wrong. But, you know, this is where, you know, propaganda videos make me laugh. Using royalty-free content to get a message out about me being a scammer. That's when people are talking about you, you know you're somebody. That's all I'll say. Hey, hope you enjoyed that video. I'm not going to stop this video. We're going to carry it on, but I just want a point where I can break this off. We're going to do some what we call YouTube hopping or popcorn meetings, where we're going to go into Zoom meetings and see if we can find any live Zoom meetings that are happening at the moment. I'm Danny de Hek, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, and as you know, I'm here to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. We're staying here. All right, so through the proper, so what we've got is we'll start again. I'll just do a wee intro. We'll go back here so I can use this video again if I need to. Hello, good morning. It is morning. Yes, it's 20 past 11 here in New Zealand. Good morning to you. No doubt it's late evening for you. You should really be tucked up in bed. Well, maybe you are tucked up in bed and you're listening to the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. I'm Danny de Hek, and I am called the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. I got that name by being fully featured in the New York Times for my quest to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. Originally, they were going to do an article about Sam Lee, but they were too scared that they would get done for defamation. Being a big newspaper who have lots of money, people who, if they don't get their facts right, they go after the newspapers and they take them to court. In my case, they said, well, we're a bit too scared, but why don't we do a featured article about you? And I said, great. And when it came out, they called me the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, and it's stuck ever since. Now, since then, I've been in many other newspaper articles. My most recent one was a Bloomberg documentary. Not all about me. It was about my quest to go after Sam Lee and Shavis Anwar, who are running a fake credit card scam. Long story short, they talked about me in that video and took about 10 months to produce, and it's actually a real good, informative piece of journalism. And that's what we're trying to do here. We are actually trying to find the facts. We are trying to warn people from being involved in multi-level marketing opportunities and how just by participating, you're actually part of the bigger picture. And we're trying to encourage people to speak out and name and shame people, and to be a vigilante against people who are promoting these Ponzi schemes that don't actually really have a product that actually ever eventuates. Now, a lot of these scams that we go after, they rebrand themselves every 10 minutes, and it just gets ridiculous to keep up with. Well, I do my best to keep up with them, currently investigating over 150 different scams, and I have over 400 people on my books and my database that are what we call leaders who are promoting these Ponzi schemes and scams. And where do they hang out, ladies and gentlemen? Well, you might have not realized it, but they hang out in Zoom meetings. So today, before we started, I actually opened up over 120 different tabs where Zoom meetings are happening right now. Now, it's against terms and conditions to actually promote anything in a Ponzi scheme or a scam. Sorry, to use Zoom to promote anything to do with multi-level marketing. But these companies do just that. So we've just been given a link by our favorite subscriber. And she is actually given us a link, which I have no idea what it is, but that's what we like to do. So let's see if we can sneak our way into this meeting and find out whether this person is running anything good. Now, what am I going to go in here is we're going to go in as Trey. Trey, you like this? Trey, we'll call yourself Trey Smith, and let's see what happens. Oh, Dream Cool. Not there yet, but the Dream Team Opportunity Cool. Isn't that an enticing name? So we'll keep that one open, but we'll go through the other ones that we have open. Now, today I put all the open Zoom meetings into a order. So now when we have these ones, we will have them all in a row, which is quite exciting. Okay, so now we're going to go back to where I was, and let's see what we've got here. No meeting, 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 no meeting. Somebody told me I needed to speak clearer and more clearer and slower. So no meeting, no meeting, no meeting. Do you like it? Or do you like me talking faster as I flip through here? No meeting, 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 no meeting. Happy Friday too. You made it to Thursday night, or in my case, Friday. We're looking for a meeting. There's bound to be one here.
This meeting is being recorded.
So there we missed out on Randy Schneider. Now, Randy, if you don't know Randy, he's a real good sport. He's bringing something to you that you need in your life, and that is video email. All these years, we've been sending emails back and forth, and I'll be honest, emails are my worst. I hate doing emails. But now, Randy is telling everyone that he's going to bring video email to people. Of course, there's a monthly fee, and of course, you get rewarded handsomely if you refer and build your downline, because that's what he's selling. Video email. He's got no proof of it actually happening. He's got a lot of screenshots, which he probably could have made on Canva or even AI these days. But he's having meetings every day, and he has about 20, 25 people in there. And we go in there to listen to him talk like I am now without breathing. It's really good. Waiting for DreamHost. Oh, DreamHost. Yeah, well, they're quite fun. We've done a bit of them, though. So that's gone. Now, we can go back into Randy, because what we can do is Randy may be starting again. So we're going to go Randy, there he is, and we'll open up his meeting again. And hopefully we'll have a name. It will be called Trey Smith. Trey Smith can go in here. And we'll wait for Randy to start his meeting again. Let's hope. My speaker's not really working, which is a bit of a shame. We might have to have a wee play with that. Might need to put my speaker on. Microphone, recently used. We'll turn it off. And hopefully we can turn it back on again. Microphone, that one, every time I visit. And let's go here. And now what we're going to do is refresh. And maybe we fixed our microphone problem. Did we fix it? Am I a genius or an amateur? I'm a genius. Look at that. It's got no cross on it now. Just got to know what to do. All right, so we're going back to the start. Let's go back. No meeting, no meeting, no meeting, no meeting, no meeting, going through. No meeting, no meeting, no meeting, no meeting. There's a pattern here, guys. No meeting, no meeting, no meeting, no meeting. Got to do this 140 times. 100, no meeting. Oh, what's that one there? Oh, get rid of that one. So we'll go shut that one. I accidentally shut down the whole browser the other day. That was like really good. I won't do that today. No meeting, no meeting, no meeting, no meeting, no meeting.
This meeting is being recorded.
Okay, here we go. What have we got? Okay. Right. It's back to Colin Brown. Let's have a wee listen, shall we? Okay, let's go full screen. Let's put him on a multi-speaker view. And this one here from memory will be selling health products that help with cancer and diabetes.
Lives, giving you the change and do it with speed.
Alrighty. So let's just go in here and grab.
So how do you do it? How do you take care of you listen to Hippocrates.
Oh, there you go.
He said, all disease begins in the gut. He then said, okay, let food be your choice of medicine.
You got
Don't
that, guys?
make medicine your food for life. Because people have on medicines for diabetes. They've been on medicines
for some disruption.
Medicines for cholesterol. They've been on medicines for heartburn. They've been on medicines. The problem is they've been taking these medications for years and years, and they're no better. It's maybe, sort of, kind of. But
so does anyone in the audience want the cure for cancer? Put your hand
Plant
up.
life is the answer. Plant gives life.
Plant gives
That's
life.
real talk.
That's real talk, ladies and gentlemen.
When Hippocrates said,
Oh, and bring scripture into it.
said, be your medicine.
Be your medicine.
Let
This meeting is being
be your
recorded.
medicine. Talking about fast food because and nutritionally bankrupt, and no micronutrients, and no vitamins, and no minerals, and no antioxidants, and no.
But we might be able to see.
This is inflammation. This is nutrition. Then you have processed foods,
want to join me,
which create disease.
There you go.
Obesity, pain, heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, lack of energy, depression. We cannot continue to eat these foods that are breaking the bodies down, genetically right organisms.
Yep. You don't want fake organisms.
Oxidation in our bodies. Oxidation means rusting. Rusting on the cellular level.
You don't want to rust,
our goal here is to inform you. Our goal here is to teach you. Our goal here is for you to know what is the better course of action.
Let's see
what you can do because of you now know.
Oh, he just let
is
Danny
going
de
to
Hek
benefit your body.
This meeting is being recorded.
Eating a lot of fast food. We're eating a lot of processed food.
Oh,
We're eating a lot of genetically modified organisms, calling it fake food. And that is creating sticky cells in us. Sticky cells in us that don't breathe. Sticky cells in us that don't breathe and don't respond. When the cell gets to the cell receptor, there is no communication. There is a breakdown. There's a fault. And at that juncture, fermentation takes place because the body is not responding. And the cell says, I have to live. So they revert to an old-fashioned way of making energy. They ferment. And as they ferment, they become cellular dysfunctional. As they ferment, they get inflamed. As they ferment, they become cancerous. So we have to do a lot different in what we're doing, what we're knowing to change the outcomes of our lives.
Are they really?
So here is the antidote. Plant life. Plant life gives life. Plant life is the spare parts to replace or to repair cells. Plant life.
Speaker.
In plant life lies nitric oxide, an energy source. And that energy source is so beneficial for us because nitric oxide's function to decrease
this meeting is being recorded.
To reduce nerve pain, to improve healing, to improve brain function, to decrease blood pressure, to decrease blood clots, to kill bacteria and parasites,
to
kill bacteria,
disabled,
to help with erectile dysfunction, to improve heart function, to reduce depression and mood disorders. We have to eat real food, whole foods. We have to practice the 5 R's of functional medicine. Remove some stuff, replace some stuff, re-inoculate the body with some stuff, pair some stuff, balance our bodies. Your gut microbiome is depending on you to do something different. Microbiome health is human health.
Alrighty.
Let me tell you something. There's only one disease that you got to worry yourself, and that's malfunctioning cells. There's 2 reasons why this happens: toxicity and deficiencies. That's why we have to eat colored foods regularly.
Okay, you ready? We're going to shut them down.
Healthy cells. And we need this type of food in us to make healthy
We're going to request
and as we do that, we're able to
this meeting is being recorded.
We make new cells.
Can we do that?
Eating food that creates energy, and we need double the amount to make new cells.
All right, you ready?
And if we don't have replicating
here we go.
Cells that don't work, we'll make brand new don't work.
Stop speaking. Here you go. See, told you. Here we go. See what he does. What's the matter, mate? Cat got you done? See that box on the screen? I'm doing that.
I'm going to go through this as union is requesting control of this computer.
Yeah.
Now this is a hacker.
I'm a hacker.
But I'm going to continue the presentation and I'm not going to.
What are you going to do?
This, but I'm going to let you hear what needs to be heard.
Okay.
So
He's a hacker.
6% of us are not
Put my hand up.
enough green
Okay.
foods.
And you need to sign up.
Detoxification, alkalining foods. They're rich. Green foods. People are using green smoothies.
Green smoothies.
Every day. And because they're doing that.
You can't turn the screen, you see. You got me.
Green foods. This is making a difference in us. Using green foods. Foods that in phytoestrogens.
See the box on the screen?
And this is to balance our homes. Foods that are rich. And the bottom line here is we need to be able to do things a lot different than what we're doing.
I know you do.
And as we do things different, we can get
He's going to kick me out on his iPad
response.
because he can't
So,
get to the screen you watch.
my goal here is to show you that colored foods make a difference.
Okay.
Colored foods make that much of a difference.
Eat broccoli.
When you are eating
spinach.
foods, when you're eating foods that are
I like
rich
spinach.
in protein and
But
zeaxanthin,
why do you need to sign up for a platform?
and sulforaphane
Eh?
is necessary.
Yeah, breaking your
It's
concentration, isn't it,
necessary
mate?
for health to
Well,
happen.
here's this
You
working
want to
out for
slow
you.
down macular degeneration.
Oh, yes. We're going
That's
to
your
reverse
goal.
aging.
To slow macular degeneration.
Okay.
And as you slow down macular degeneration, things happen.
What's happening, mate?
Things happen for you in a good way.
And this is a bad way?
You want to slow down macular degeneration, and now your eyesight is better.
Okay.
And the better you do, the better it'll work for you. You want to be
Can't turn
able
my camera
to
on.
help people because colored foods are helpful to
Colored
people.
food helps black people
People need a way
learn how to
of helping
scam
their
their community.
autistic
They go after
family
the black
member
African community.
function.
Yeah.
And so the more
Why
we
don't you
can
change
do
your
this,
screen, mate?
is the better we can understand what's going
he's
on.
trying his hardest.
80% of us are not eating enough
The box is back on the screen.
Orange and
Good.
yellow. 80% of us are not
People
doing
are not eating the right
and
colour
because
vegetables.
80%
Because life
of us
really
are
got down
not
to this
eating
level
enough
where you need
orange
to
and
do
yellow
a
foods.
Zoom presentation telling people what colour
If
vegetables
we
they
do
need to eat.
that,
So you got to make sure you eat the green ones,
now,
and you got to make sure you
and
eat
the
the
bottom
orange
line here
ones and the red
is
ones, and
we
you've
would
got to
have
have
healthy brains,
enough money
strong
to give it
bones
to
and
this guy to
joints,
get commissions.
and
Because he
decreasing
can't get a real
LDL
job.
cholesterol.
He's trying to
and
build his passive
making
income that
our
he's
blood
selling
pressure
you.
excellent.
You
Making
go, Colin
blood pressure
Brown.
excellent. I'm
I bet
talking
he's a
about
minister as well.
110
Could be doing this to all his
over
religious people.
70
56
to
people in the room.
120 over 80.
Last week there was
That's what we
56 people.
need. That's where we need to be. We need to be eating foods that
His
are rich in
chat-
carotenoid,
yeah, no.
carotene, and hesperidin. That's what we need.
His
Foods
chat's been
like that.
disabled. That's
And
what we
as we
need.
have foods like that going through the system, going into our bodies, this will be what we need
He can't
make ourselves
turn the next
function.
page of his cue card, so he's stuck now on the same shit.
Here, let me see.
Let me see if I can turn it. Look, he's trying to. He's going to stop sharing. Go on, stop sharing. It's the only way you're going to get rid of
Colin,
me.
can you identify the person name?
Here we go. Suck on his nuts.
Yeah, Alex. Daniel Andrews now. They just keep changing their name.
They keep changing the name. Huh? What?
Just keep changing their name.
Oh. Hey, that's a good idea. I might change my name. Let's see if I can do it. More, add in, request from remote control. Hey, what's happening, man? What's happening, Colin? What's happening, man?
I'm not hearing you.
Ah, sorry.
You're not hearing me?
Oh, I'm trying to
go ahead.
speak.
What you said now?
I can't speak. There's a
They
box
just
on my
keep
screen.
changing their name.
Do I? No, it's the same person.
You're seeing the slide though, right?
Yeah, I seen the slide, but the slide have a black thing on the front.
Yeah, that's him. It's because I'm clicking a button.
I decline it.
It keeps coming back. I don't know what they do.
Are you seeing it in your menu?
No, she's not.
Yeah, it's keep coming up in mine too.
Oh, no.
No,
I
can
don't
you?
understand these persons. They're so disgusting.
Disgusting. Disgusting is promoting a thing with religious connotations, telling people they need to eat green vegetables, blue vegetables, and pay you money so you can get commissions, so you can build your generational wealth. Causing disruption is what we do here, motherfuckers.
As soon as you...
Is it really?
Amazing D, what you're saying? You put your hand up. What were you saying?
Do you want me to say something?
No, I was just saying to if Colin could just lock the call after you get him out, just lock the call.
Lock the call. Good idea. Daniel Andrews.
Stay with the 55 people.
Yeah.
Can you take him out?
Oh, she just did.
I just remove him.
Okay, that's
lock the call, Colin.
Lock the call. Lock the call.
Yeah, lock the call now.
Okay, wait until they get started again and we'll do it again. Wait till he gets going. Here we go. Thank you very much, Hawk. Okay, we've got him out now. Lock the room. Lock the room.
I'm not admitting nobody else. Gloria, do not admit nobody.
Okay. Okay, Gloria, open up the
No,
chat
I'm
room
not
now.
admitting anybody.
Okay, good luck with that.
They're in the waiting room.
Auntie Abby was 55, now it's 56, so probably.
Yes, somebody let in somebody.
Yeah.
That's Jan.
Okay.
Don't let her in because you don't know
let her in.
them change them
They
name
put
and
me
come
you,
in
Jelly
under
Snake.
somebody name.
That's Jan W.
Don't let anybody else in.
Okay. Shall we carry on?
I don't know what's wrong with these people.
I do.
We don't level, there's a new
we don't like
government. Don't worry,
scammers,
these
you
people
dirty
have
bitch.
no life.
Sorry. Okay, you ready? It's going to be good. Wait, he's going to carry on. Remember, he didn't need his slides a few minutes ago.
Yeah, I didn't let in
Apparently he needs it
anybody.
now. Don't let
When you
anyone.
start, so you're having problem, I didn't let in anyone else.
Are you ready? Who's SY? Streaming live on the internet.
Every time.
Oh, he stopped.
Yes, I.
You know, and that's another reason why I'm a staunch believer that everybody should have a name on this call. I know people could change their
Here we
names,
go.
but the Zoom user and the iPhone people,
Yeah.
you know, we've been doing this long enough. People need to understand.
You good man,
This is a
Zai.
security reason. And we're trying to do a good thing, and somebody always
Trying to
want to
save
come
people.
in and
Trying
do
to save
something
themselves.
devilish. Like Amazing D said,
Devilish.
every level, another
Religious
devil. I mean,
connotations.
it's just wrong.
This is
You know?
wrong. Stop
Why?
doing it.
Why do you want to do this? We're trying to do
Because you're
something
scammers.
for the best for people. You know, but again, my biggest thing is people coming in with
I
no
want to eat my
names.
green veggies.
You know, I just
Okay.
totally against.
Yeah, but you see the
But-
thing about it, if you do it and let them out, people gonna still come and say, I had my guests on and they say you didn't open the chat for them. People gotta start use their name. I think we gotta have to use their email registration. So they have to use their name.
That's right.
Yes. That's another way. Security.
Yes,
That's right.
Just do that.
All right.
Colin, give me co-host on my other device.
Okay, we can't wait till they get started again. Then we'll
The
get
one with
started
my
again.
picture.
I've got 2 more connections. Okay.
Yeah, and
I did not lock the chat because it was 55. I know it's 59. So that means the chat did not lock.
It's 56.
It's 56. It's 56.
Okay,
56.
I'll just go get my my number for my so that we can spam the chat room if they decide to open it up or get it all ready to go.
Let me co-host on my.
Let me co-host. Let me start the day.
Colin.
On you what? Oh.
You see Ivy Comrie with my picture?
See my picture?
Give me co-host on that.
Give me co-host.
I'm home.
Give me co-host. Give me
Mr.
co-host.
Brown, you can't move that square.
I can't move the square.
That's where the person put.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
So they came back in because you remember they took him out and he came back.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're
ready to go.
I think we're here now.
We're ready. We're ready too.
All right.
All right, everyone. I'll carry on. Every 56 person.
All right, let's continue.
They hate us because we're doing so well.
76% of us are not eating enough blue and purple foods.
Here we go again. All righty.
And we need to be eating like that. And we didn't foster that as something that we should be doing all the time.
Oh, he's gonna go. Oh my, they're still here. Here we go. Listen.
That person may still be inside.
That person's still here. Who is it? He stopped sharing. Oh no. He didn't need his PowerPoint now, he didn't need it. G'day, mate. How you doing?
All right, Galaxy. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to call out some names.
I believe everybody. We need to get everybody on camera. That's what we have to do.
Yes, definitely.
Get everybody on camera. All right.
Okay, this is gonna be fun. Have a look at this.
Get everybody on camera.
Yeah.
At that time, yeah.
Definitely.
So the meeting is locked now. Let's see what happens.
The meeting's locked now.
Unless they turn the video on.
A video on. Have to turn the video.
Turn it on and off so you could announce yourself.
The room is locked now.
Yeah.
If you're coming up, going to let you in, Pat.
There's that box again.
No.
So now
It's
listen,
not
somebody just left. Now we're 55.
Ooh.
Somebody just left.
Okay. How's it going?
Alexi, open your camera.
No, it's not
Alexi,
them.
you have your hand up. Open your camera.
Open your camera.
Open your camera. You have your hand up, but open your camera.
You have your hand up.
If you can't open your camera, we have to move
I can't
you.
do anything.
That's all.
I cannot compute.
Exactly. Galaxy, you have your hand up. Whoever you are, open your camera.
The camera, have I got mine? No, kick Galaxy out and then you will solve the
Galaxy
problem.
20 FE.
Oop, there we go.
Open your camera, please. You have your hand up. Open your
So
camera.
put my camera on. Put my camera on. Use camera.
Take them out, yeah.
Yeah, remove them. Remove them. That's all.
But you can't turn your camera on, you dumb cows. They've made it so you can't turn your camera on.
Because we can't allow one person to be messing up everything for everybody else.
Oh, one person. We got the
spoil the
Avengers
whole
are here.
Right.
I am in problems. Cannot compute.
Yeah, when
Here we go. Right, you ready? Here we go. How's that working for you, mate? See?
This is, it's locked. So they're already in the system. They're already in
They're in the system. We're in the matrix.
That's what I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I moved the Galaxy because the person won't open your mic, and everybody, we're asking you please to open your camera.
You
so
can't.
We
You turn the cameras off.
No,
or
no.
we're gonna close the call.
Yeah, close the call.
Simple.
Yeah, close
This
the
is
call.
ridiculous. We can't have a good meeting every evening because of
baby.
people.
Oh,
Come on.
Oh, I love it. I'm just going to be
Why
quiet.
you keep doing this? What you get from doing this?
We stop you for scamming people, you dumb fuck.
And they're mad now. Who is that coming up, Colin?
Who's that?
Aaron.
That person doing that thing.
Turn my camera on.
Andrea iPad.
Oh.
Take him out.
Take him out. Fix the problem.
See what it is, and they copy off of what you're.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Andrea, can you open your camera?
No, I can't because you can't. No one can. No one can open the cameras because you've turned that function off, you dumb cow. Oh, shut down the meeting.
Angela Doyle, I know who is. Who is Bob?
Bob?
Bob, can you open your camera?
Bob, told you to use a different name. Bob.
All right, all of us here who know who you are, open your camera. Side, open your camera. Amazing D, open your
somebody
camera.
tell her that
Everybody who know themselves, open your camera, please.
The cameras are locked.
They can't because the thing is locked.
Right. So listen, I have a guest. Charlene Bennett is my guest, and Leroy, if he's still here.
So let's kick out the other 48 people then.
So crazy, man. Leroy is here.
This is what I'm going to do. Right? I'm going to continue to do it with this thing flashing like this.
Okay.
Right.
So that they get the information.
Okay.
Okay.
And then they'll sign up. For what reason do they need this information so desperately?
We're just going to continue, and this thing could flash all day long if they want. But just don't hit approve. All right.
Hit approve.
Right.
They can't disrupt the
Yeah, hit approve.
I have the thing locked, and if I unlock it now, then everybody will be able to show their camera. So it's locked.
It's okay.
Put your camera on then.
All right, Colin, put on your hand.
So 8 people left.
No, that's not me.
8 people left.
That's not you. You see the person still
that's
inside.
Not me.
The person is still inside.
This is freaking hilarious.
The person is still inside.
You've been invaded by the Avengers.
They're still there. So you know what happened? Unfortunately, we're not going to have to suffer for the bad. We're going to close the call.
Oh, we'll put it up again.
We're going to end it.
I just removed them.
It's so unfair. This person is so rude.
Shut up, lady. Thank you. That's better. Oh, I've got control. No, I haven't.
Why they choose to do this to us every evening? Why?
Because you're promoting a multi-level marketing scheme.
So listen, what we need to do is we need to make sure. Well, it's tough if you're doing social media and inviting people. We need to know who is on the call that we've invited.
If you're inviting social media, all they got to do is make sure you put the link where they register with their email.
Good idea.
So you have their name.
Good idea. That don't work neither. We don't have to register for your dumb
This is so
meetings.
rude, man. This is so rude.
Oh, that's so rude. Boy, I'm getting a sore finger though.
So rude.
If you had
and
your
I
chat
have
box
guests on
open-
here too. And the good have to suffer for the bad.
Oh no, we've ruined it for you.
Colin, go ahead and continue and let me see what's going to happen.
Well, I can tell you what's going to happen.
It was 47. Now somebody's back in. It's 48.
Who let somebody in? Hey, Bob, are you the co-host? Get rid of that.
How did they get in? Nobody's letting you in. How did they get in?
I lost my rhythm.
They was already in.
They were already in.
No, somebody know how to do something to come back inside here.
Yeah.
Right.
It's people inside.
Let me do one last thing here.
Let's reboot the meeting.
This one.
You can't let the bad let people don't hear the information that they need to hear.
I kind of want
now
all
we're
their
down
names.
to 47 again.
47.
The person know what they're doing.
It's not 47, it's 48 people are in the call right now.
Hey,
No,
47. 47.
47.
Oh, one is 2 times. Okay. I'm seeing 48.
This is a good example of what Avengers can do to stop these people promoting their multi-level marketing
I'm seeing 48. What is
and their
going on?
cancer cure. These people have the cure for
Mine
cancer,
is
ladies and
what
gentlemen.
Amazing D send you.
People are going to die. Oh, they got me.
Amazing D send send out something says 48. So mine is that you should send you a see.
Oh, and I'm seeing 46 now.
They got me.
It's 45.
All right.
Okay, they remove that one.
See something. I just took out the Andrea iPad. So that's out. And this was a Danny de Hek or something like that. That's out.
I tell you. Amazing D. What you're saying?
All right. I think we solved the problem.
What are you saying?
Yeah, that Danny de Hek. That's the person.
I moved the person.
Yeah,
yes, they're out. All right. So let's
continue.
Oh, them gone.
They're gone. What a night. What a night. What a night. What a
so
night.
We need to mark that name. Mark that name.
Oh, good idea.
They come in under that name again. So, you know.
Haley has her hand raised.
Here we go. Let's see if we can get in with
Dale.
They've locked the meeting, so that's that.
We should just continue.
Yes, hello.
Yeah,
what we could do. Just a suggestion.
Okay.
Each evening, we introduce ourselves. I don't know if that would help.
That's a great idea.
We did that one evening. We did that one evening, and the guy come in same way, and then he start to make a nasty mess on the 3 o'clock call. And I put him out, and you know what he said to me? Oh, Ivy, you're bad. So you put me out, and him coming back on a different name. And I put him out again. I report him to Google. That's when he didn't come back.
You report him to Google, you report him to Zoom.
All right, so let's continue.
So I agree with you what you're saying, Gail. But then we're gonna have to use their camera so we see your face when you're introducing yourself.
No problem. That's fine.
So I agree with you. So that's moving forward. That's going to happen. Have to happen with the 7 o'clock call till we put it under control.
We'll put that under control.
All right.
This is crazy. They're not letting us scam people.
Right. This slide is about the fact that people are going to the bathroom.
All right.
They should be going to the bathroom every day and not going.
Oh,
they're not.
We had this one the other day.
So somebody came back. So we had 45 and
that's
now
Sharon.
we have 46. Okay.
That one is Sharon.
Okay, Sharon.
So
somebody going with iPad, Sharon.
People are going to the bathroom and people need. If you eat, you need to go to the bathroom.
Did you know that, guys?
That's important.
If you eat, you need to go to the bathroom every day.
When people are not in the bathroom, a problem comes up, and it's called bowel obstruction. So when you have a bowel obstruction,
all right,
you're making yourself sick.
Hey, put your hand up if you had a bowel obstruction lately.
The waste you should be exiting the body is actually poisoning you. So this happened to my uncle.
So if you
this
have
happened to
shit
Dr.
in your
Tamia's mother-in-law. They both lost their life.
The
so that's why Phytopower 1 is very handy. It's very necessary. It's
whenever
supportive.
You've got shit in your body,
it assists the body with phase 1 detoxification.
Phyto powder,
meaning collecting
and you
the trash. Collecting the waste, making that waste less toxic, making those toxins water soluble so that they're able to leave the body. So our goal here is to help people
and shove it up your ass and squirt it. And then
so we have been using the Daily 3 for the last 3 years. Okay. We have upgraded to P84, but the Daily 3 was knifeless surgery.
You know what P84
what we realized was ignorance was destroying life. And since Love Biome is dedicated to the care of our amazing microbiome, they have been putting formulations, food formulations for us to put into our bodies and nourish our bodies. Food that are low glycemic, food that are raw vegan nourishment. We're talking about foods that have no additives, 100% vegan, USDA organic, proactive health, gluten-free, 100% plant-based, no added sugar, non-GMO. glyphosate free. There's no Roundup in these products.
There's no Roundup.
There's no
Roundup
gramoxone,
is a killer.
toxic poisons in these products. No herbicides, no pesticides, no insecticides. So when I talk to you about the Daily 3, and I haven't spoken to you about P80 yet, but I'm going to, they are both just foods.
Oh, they're just foods. Oh my God, I just clicked the wrong button. Did I? I didn't really, did I? I think I did. Hold it. I think we got, I just clicked the wrong button. I just shut down the meeting. I've just killed all the entertainment. Oh my goodness. How did I really do that? I don't even know how I did that. I think it's because, I don't know what happened then, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. But I was going to do a survey on who wanted me to go to another window, but somehow I killed that whole thing. I did. I don't know how that happened. I apologize. And I can't go back in there now because I've locked the meeting. So I've just killed my own Zoom meetings. Anyway, it is 7 minutes to the hour, so we're going to have a bit of fun here in a wee while. Hope you're enjoying the show today. We'll try to go back to another meeting, which probably won't go in the window properly. Oh my God, it did work. All right, so let's just see and make sure that I didn't accidentally just tab out of it and mute myself. Let's see, we'll just go through these. We're going to ask those. So that's typical. I mean, these people are literally peddling products that are meant to be helping people with cancer. Okay, and diabetes. So if you've got diabetes, you take the products, you're going to be cured, which is absolutely just ridiculous. And we cause major havoc in there. Well done, everyone that participated in that. Now, just in case you're wondering here, I've literally got about 120 tabs open now. We've had to close a few. But my point is, actually, I'm going to open a few more because I know there's the boomerang people. The boomerang, open all 8, is you can go into a Zoom meeting with any name you want. Use a browser like Oprah. I use Oprah. Is it Oprah? Oprah a lot, and you can go in there anonymously, use any name you like, and just go by web browser, and you can go in there and cause havoc. Now, I really, and then when they delete you out of the room, you can empty the cache and go back into that room, and you're good to go. They can't, if you have Zoom on your computer, then you don't want that because they can then report you, but they can't report you if they're relying on caching on your computer, which is the funny part. So I just thought I'd share that with you for those people who want to cause havoc. We've got a few meetings that will be starting in a few minutes, so I'm just going to keep you talking, but I'm just going to go through and make sure that we've got all the meetings open that we want to have open. Some of these have already finished. And I think what actually happened with that is I actually, oh, here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's not Dumber and Dumber, is it? No. Oh my God, that was funny. Let's see who these two guys are.
Calgary event, Bob, I guess it's really getting a big kickoff.
Bob
for Partner Co. in Calgary.
Dream Opportunity Team.
That's amazing what Canada is doing. That's wonderful.
Oh, that is wonderful, isn't it?
On fire.
I think the guy's sitting on a minty there. It looks like he's chewing around on his minty.
I guess all it takes is leadership, really, because the company is there, the products are there. The leadership is what makes it happen.
You got it, mate. We're just going to chuck him on another screen.
You got somebody behind you. That's all that counts.
All that counts. Right, let's go to here. So this is Dream Big. Phil's
my notes here. I got my.
He's
ready to go.
Ready to go.
Good.
Hopefully he might ask who I am. I'll actually make myself show self view.
Hope Pamela's going to join us. She's excited. She placed her order yesterday, so.
Did she?
Can't wait to get her drops in to get started.
Oh, she's going to get her drops in. This is going to be good.
Bella's on the road this evening. She didn't think she'd be able to be on, but she's with us.
Oh, that's good.
Spirit.
Trey Smith's already in here. That's me. So they might ask who I am. Should I answer? So 3 minutes to. Now we want to go in here a few times, don't we? So that's what I should be doing, and I'm not concentrating.
It's like we say, it doesn't matter how many people join us on this. If there's 1 or 40, we're going to tell you all about it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to
always a lot of fun.
Okay, so we're going to go in here. I'm going to go in here with my real name and see whether they know me. and then see what happens with that. Here we go.
They say Rome was built one stone at a time or something.
Here we go. Here's Danny de Hek. They don't know who I am, so this is going to be a lot of fun.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Danny de Hek, welcome.
I'll just go thank you in the chat room. Yep.
Where are you calling in from, Danny?
I already told you.
Oh, from New Zealand.
Yes.
Right. That's awesome. Welcome. Glad to have you. Trey, where are you calling in from?
Trey, where's he coming from? Where's he calling in from? Australia. Ethiopia.
Loud, unmute, or you can put it in the chat if you would. Ethiopia. Okay.
Alrighty, let's kill this one.
That's awesome.
That's great.
All right, I'm trying to get the room ID. So we've got an ID. If you want to join me,
it's
ID, password, more the merrier. Then we can do my dirty deeds. And then I'm going to log in here with a whole of that. So the use ID and everything is in the classroom, classroom. And we're going to log in here with multiple browsers, which will confuse the hell out of them. So let's see, we've got, now we're going to go on, we're going to actually try them out. I'm going to call myself Mike Hunt on the next one. And see if he says that. Oh no, we'll go that one there. This will be another one that I've already got set up.
I'll say hello to Danny and Trey. Welcome to our call.
Yeah, wait until you get the rest of the gang in here, guys. Should we get him to say suck on these nuts?
Gloria, welcome, Gloria. Where are you calling in from?
Let's see if we can get in here. This can be a trap for young players, but let's go. Gloria. Is that me?
No.
Gloria. Got it. Gloria. Where am I calling in from?
Don Taylor, welcome to the call.
Fiji. There we go.
Come on camera and just tell us where you're calling in from or put it in the chat. We'd appreciate it. So we
all right.
Gloria's calling from Fiji.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, so I need to Fiji. Where am I calling from? John's calling from USA. Here we go.
Don Taylor's calling in from USA. All right, Don.
There we go.
Thanks for joining us, y'all. We appreciate it. Started here in a few minutes.
Okay, so we're going to see how many connections we can get going here. We've got one more. I don't need to get another. And I'm going to say, what name? We're going to have suck on these nuts. We're going to have one of those ones. See if we can take the piss out of these guys. Let's get suck on these nuts. Oh no.
Your mouth.
Oh, we're going to get done for copyright now. Oh, 7K medals. Suck on these nuts. Listen to this one. So this is probably 7K medals where you pay a fee. You pay a fee to have a license to buy gold at exorbitant prices.
Right. Bob, you want to try that name? I don't want to.
Okay,
let's it up. Zugon?
Zugon's his nuts. Go on, say it.
His nuts? You can put in where you're calling from. We appreciate it.
Okay. Where is Zugon's his nuts from? Thailand.
I haven't gotten the hang of it yet. So welcome everybody. Sorry.
Oh, Vegan Amigrants on.
Welcome everybody. Welcome to the call.
Well,
Thank you for joining us.
Sorry, good evening, everybody.
A little choppy. I'm still getting the hang of it.
Oh, we need to get rid of Megan Regan now.
So welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us. We are Very grateful for you to be here. Quickly, if you are brand new to the call, go ahead
let me
and
try
just
to get
type
rid of
new
vegan.
I don't know
in
if
the
this
chat
is
for
right.
me,
I don't believe
please.
this, but it says
Type
Ashmith
new in the chat for me if you are just joining us. Welcome to
I
the
don't believe
call.
it.
For those of you guys who are
But
brand
if it
new,
is, great.
please.
Glad to have you, Ash. Haven't
Okay,
spoke
so
with you in a
Megan and
while.
Regan, we're going
Ash
to
is
leave her alone
the
today.
CEO and owner of Passive.
Ashley's here.
Welcome.
Which I'm also involved in. Glad to be.
Oh, is he? Now we'd be on his best behavior. So everybody in this meeting,
Well, he talks like Ash. Hey, Ron, my brother.
is Avengers. So these guys are going to be sitting here doing a whole meeting to themselves. About now I'm going to ask him what product what is the product that we're learning about tonight? I got invited by a friend, but they didn't explain it to me.
I believe there's enough for everybody, and that's different. You know, we're a health products, nutritional products, and
Another depository.
the other companies are online style affiliate marketing.
Chavez, welcome, Bob. The gang's here. This is going to be fun. Oh, this is going to be a hoot. We're going to have such a ball. I've just asked him what product he's selling in the chat room, so we can get an idea of what he's on about. But we're going to have fun here tonight, guys.
I'm going to be explaining about a company called PartnerCo tonight. So just to give you a heads up.
Heads up.
PartnerCo is a nutritional company. We have different supplements to help the body.
All right, and they've signed up and taken the pills already.
Into that shortly.
All right, so I'm going to ask him.
Probably in about another minute, 2 minutes, we'll get started. So we welcome everybody and thanks everybody for coming. Hopefully I'll be able to do this like I'm supposed to.
All righty.
And let me, Danny, I'll get that during the meeting and put it in the chat for you.
Of course, he doesn't want to give me the link now.
For the corporate website.
I'm dyslexic. Could you please type the name of the product in the chat room so I know?
We still got some people coming in, so I'm going to wait a couple more minutes here.
So let me guess. Trey Smith, Chavez and Moore, Ash, Suck on These Nuts, John Taylor, and Gloria and Danny de Hek are all the Avengers. And these Bob and Ron are like the what's that guy's called? The remember those two guys? Oh, I can't believe that we're actually doing this. This is so funny. This is the Avengers on steroids. We just need one real person that's not an Avenger to turn up. Hey, Rob, go on. You've got this. I'll get Steve, my mate, to come in.
And heads up for everybody. I am in Orlando, Florida, in the city beautiful. And Bob is in Fort Myers, Florida, down south of me, about 4 or 5 hours.
Now I've got my mate coming in here.
She's on the road tonight, so she might not be able to get on with us, but she is in Palm Coast, Florida. So I don't know about anybody else, but right now it's lightning and thundering rain in Orlando. Inside on the Zoom is the place to be. Right, 8:06. Bob, what do you think? Let's get this started, and people come in, we can just get it going from there. So again, my name is Ron Holbert, coming in from Orlando, Florida. I'm a brand partner with PartnerCo. PartnerCo is a health supplement nutritional company, and my team members with me is Bob Burke in Fort Myers, Florida. Bob, you want to say hello?
Yes, good evening, everybody. Happy to be here.
God, this is like Dumb and Dumber all over again, isn't it?
Bob and I got together. We started working together in 1998. I went to Bob's house, had a little opportunity meeting for a company called Miranda Inc. And it took him about 6 minutes to get me involved in his business. He is a smooth talking individual, so beware. We started company was called Miranda, and we marketed Tahitian noni juice. And we had one product, and it came in a vinegar bottle, looked just like this. I hope everybody can see that.
Oh.
Now,
please hold it up again. I'll take a screenshot.
There we go. Looks like this.
Oh, hold it up again.
And we have probably 100 other products now, so it's come a long way. During the years, starting in 1996 when they started, it has been acquired by a few different companies. About 2 years ago, a gentleman by the name of John Wadsworth Jr. and Darren Zobrist, two entrepreneurs in the network marketing field.
Oh,
Darren was in the Wall Street field, financial, and John was a professional.
So Amway?
With Tahitian noni.
Taking screenshots.
And, they got together with their resources and they purchased.
Thanks for the name.
Tahitian noni rights and products from a company called New Age Beverages, and that New Age beverage, plus about 13 other companies that are nutrition. Out of the 14 companies they acquired, they started this company.
Oh, you're in Megan's. I've got Megan's.
Partnership. Partner Co. And Partner Co. is a partnership marketing. And just a little brief summary, partnership marketing involves a collaboration between two or more organizations. With us, it's between two or more individuals to achieve shared goals, leveraging each partner's strengths and resources.
Hello.
And that's what I like about this business. It's a partnership with everyone. You know, we don't hire people, we partner with people. In the old traditional network marketing, it was pretty much a cutthroat, you know. You're not in my line, I can't help you. You're not in my line, I'm not going to help you. But Partner Co.
Here we go.
Everybody
I've just asked him if it's the same company featured in behind him.
Loves helping everybody. Because, of course, when we do, it shares in that global pool. And we'll get into that a little bit. First of all, I want to share my screen, and I want to play a short video for you.
Oh, my God, that's going to be fun for me to keep an eye on.
Getting this thing going. And we'll, whoops. What did I do here? Well, I did something.
Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to go in there with another name.
I'm sorry.
What's another name?
Hold on just a minute. Okay, let me start over here. I messed something up here.
Okay, here we go.
I guess I lied when I said everybody can do this.
Here we go. Let's see what happens. A box. Here we go.
Okay, I'm sorry, folks.
Something's gone terribly wrong, and I don't know what. Is it a box that's popping up on your screen? Can you see that, Bob? Say it. Here we go. What's happening? What's happening, Ron?
Gloria, if you know what you're doing, but you are not going to take control of my computer.
Oh,
So,
I already have though, haven't I?
I don't know what you're doing here, but
Uh-huh.
Hold on.
Okay.
I think it's a hack, Bob, because I can't do anything with can't do anything with my computer.
What's happening? Here we go. Oh, he got rid of me. Sorry about that, folks. Go on, say it.
Okay, let me I had to remove here. Remove her. Let me get my screen back where I need it.
Okay. You ready?
Okay. Everything look correct on the screen now, Bob, for you?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, let me try it again then.
Okay.
What happened?
Don't know what happened. Here we go. What's happening, mate? What's happening, Ron? Tell Bob about it. He might be able to help you. I don't want you to play your videos because then
I don't know.
Something gone wrong again. God, these are amateurs. What's happening, Ron?
This is
really strange.
Something's going on, Mr. Burr. I have two people that have taken over my computer.
Is that right?
Oh my.
Oh dear.
Wow.
What's going to happen? You've got 7 or 8 other people yet. Oh, here he goes. Let's put the camera on. Put my hey, this is a scam. You guys, what are you doing? You guys, what are you doing? Scamming people. What the hell? Stop scamming people. Stop scamming people. What the hell are you doing? 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 What the hell are you doing?
Oh, okay.
Got rid of him too.
I think we are definitely getting some interference here, Ron.
No shit.
I think that we must be making an impact on somebody.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do this. I'm going to remove these people. And
You're a disgusting individual, mate. I've got your computer. I know where you live, and I'm coming to get you. This is what we do. And you can take your bicycle. Oh, let's see what he says. He's lost for words now.
Something very unusual is happening this evening, Ron. I don't know what to say.
We've had this happen on different webinars with our other company.
Other company?
That I've been involved in. It seems like soon as a company takes off, like PartnerCo is in the market and making an impact, these hackers love to get on these webinars and mess everything up. And it's very difficult to keep them out of it. And,
so, Ron, do you know any of these?
We'll try again.
I don't know any of them.
Yeah, let's discontinue, Ron.
Yeah, let's yeah, they're asking questions in the chat there. Okay, Bob, let's we'll configure this.
Can I help you? What the hell's going on here? I'll show you. Now we can be quiet. Oh, that was funny. That was funny. So that was some product which I think if we find it, I don't know if it actually was this product. We'll just switch back. Where are we gonna? Oh, and this is Megan and Regan. So we're just gonna call it quits there, and we'll go into Megan and Regan's meeting and listen. I don't know if we want to go to Megan and Regan's meeting though, do we? But Bob reckons he's in here. Oh, I didn't let him present it. We shut him down before he got a chance to. When he was going to play that video, I thought I'll get done for another copyright strike.
Programs out there that I absolutely love, and we modeled our program after because there were thousands of people creating courses online, and people wanted to know what they were doing. So they paid them $10, $20. So I said, well, how about we do it in our own ecosystem? How would you guys like if I drove traffic to you? There's something you know that people want to know. So I can drive traffic over to you, or listen, maybe you don't know that you have a skill set and we can pull it out of you. Maybe some of you guys need your brand to look a little bit more grandiose, right? You're selling $1 million opportunity and you don't quite look like $1 million yet, right? Because your brand isn't together. So when you come into Vibe, we want to know you're going to go through an onboarding. You're going to answer questions. You're going to be able to focus on your hopes and dreams and your goals and figure out which lane you want to get in. We also have Vibe Ventures where it's our funding access. So you're going to be able to learn from people who have 800 credit scores, right? You're going to be able to learn from people who, you know, at some point, ladies and gentlemen, fell on their face and then they were able to learn a little later, right? Vibe Spotlight is going to allow you guys to really, truly just promote your businesses or promote your missions.
I just flooded her
and
chat
then also
room, which
we
you can't
partnered
see,
with a 40,000 square foot facility called Vibe, and we named it Vibe Style. So if you are a creator, you can come over here and you can, you know, create, co-create, and we will actually market your brand for you. So the great thing about what we do over here at Vibe is that we focus on you.
380 people she's got here today. You've got to give it to her
Sunday
for
at 11:59
getting
p.m.
numbers
PST.
up, doesn't she?
Finally, we are going to get Vibe off the ground. There's
Really?
multiple
Finally?
ways that you can partner with us. You can
just give
go
us money.
through different pathways. You can go through our education pathway and focus on Forex and crypto. You could do live classes, sports betting.
And there's no
we got a
proof
lot of classes. What I don't want you guys
anything
to
she's
do is
claiming.
bounce off the walls when you get over here.
Okay.
So when you do get inside of the program, ladies and gentlemen, you have an opportunity to really truly pick your path.
Okay.
Now, not only that, we have Vibe Fitness, and we're going to roll Vibe Fitness out in just a little bit.
Do 10 press-ups.
Inside of our
Give me
app,
30
you
bucks.
can actually go
That's
inside of that app and you can work out with other physical trainers and personal trainers. And I think that is phenomenal addition.
I can't figure out why
Vibe
she doesn't
Global, I
have her
told you
camera
guys
on.
you have an opportunity to collaborate.
We'll keep that on for a second.
Monetize your gifts.
Monetize
Vibe Tribe,
your
you
gifts.
can connect. And you have 2 ways that you can actually participate over here.
Torn now.
Okay? 2 ways that you can participate. Do me a favor, everybody. Put a one in the chat if you can see my screen really quickly so I can make sure you guys can see it.
Everyday
I can't listen to her.
That happens
Guess who we've
to
got
see
though?
Fund Saver
I've got
Network,
it's
happens
the
to see
Fund
apps they
Saver
can use
Network.
to save,
The people
happens to have type 2 diabetes, happens to want to lose weight,
Here we
happens to
go.
want to buy
Gotta
things
go
at
for this
70
one,
to
guys.
90% off, or get the, that's all I want.
So let's go 1, 2, 3,
That's all I want.
4,
And I want people
5.
to understand that you can literally, I mean, literally be able to make money by just sharing it with free people. And they can as well. They can as well. So,
right.
I want to do something real quick. Hold on. Let me unmute Mr. Bearden. Hold on. Make him a co-host.
Uh-oh, because people are coming in. They needs to place
Hey,
it.
bud,
now.
can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Man, I want you to come in here because you've got years and years and years of experience, and so do other people. And I just want you to kind of
back me up for my bullshit.
Tap behind me on what I was just saying. I mean, I know we're kind of in the same road. I know we are.
Here we go.
So what exactly do you want me to put to tap on?
I just wanting to help normal people, man.
Aww.
So that's why I think the code was broke when they went to free, because we can really, truly help everybody, every single person. There's no enticement to do anything. We all know what this offers. A new person doesn't yet. They're in for free. They start coming around. They start hanging out on some Zooms.
Rock and roll.
You know, Ron,
you just let me in. I saw him clicking out. Thanks, mate.
This might sound like what I'm about to say is like a broken record, but people always ask me for my secret sauce. Like, what do I do or whatever? Now, there's a couple of things, but the number one thing is activity is more important than your knowledge. It's more important than you know, are you a great marketer?
Can you let me in? Stuck on these nuts?
Like, how many people
click on the button, mate?
Are you touching that hear the words Fund Saver Network? Like, it doesn't matter if they sign, it doesn't matter if they join, it doesn't matter if they went to the website yet, it doesn't matter if you had a long time, but how that's step one of my activity. And guys, one of my approaches is always, hey, am I the last one to hear about this, or do you already know about Fund Saver Network too?
Who was
or am I the last one to hear about this? No,
OakSmart.
What is that?
What's the guy?
A friend
OakSmart
of
name?
mine shared this with me. It's a new shopping club. It has so
OakSmart. Osmo.
Let you join for free and refer others, and there's actually a little side hustle money without paying money, without anything.
You think I
It's
must know
pretty
it's been
awesome.
broadcasted.
Let me ask you this question: do you like to save money? So I don't want to go down this rabbit hole too much because we could be, you know, we could train on that all night long. Opening lines. You should always just be piquing interest. You know, I developed a system a long time ago called Peak Past Present. It simply means
peak past
and present the opportunity to them. How is that opportunity presented? Well, you can invite them to a Zoom. How about this one? You
Good
can invite
idea.
them to a private Zoom with just you. And you know, it's So let me go back to people always asking me my secret sauce. Activity is always number one.
Okay, here we go.
Now, what did we used to do in 1995?
I have no
2000,
idea.
2005. What did we
Okay,
do?
so we've got
meet down
1,
at Starbucks.
2,
Let's go meet over
3,
here. Hey, come on over to my
4,
house, whatever.
5
Guys,
connections
technology
open.
with Zoom, don't just
And now we're going
utilize
to
it
go
for
back to the main
Zoom
one.
meetings.
I'll just flip the sound over.
Use it for your own one-on-one meetings. Hey, you got 20 minutes, hop on Zoom with
It
me.
won't work.
And they hop on. You can tell them your story and be excited about whatever
Open
it is.
the chat room.
But activity will always be. You ever heard this saying, Ron? I know you have. You know, knowledge on ice is 100 times better than ignorance on fire. Right? So if you're really excited about it, you just share with people. I know people get tired of hearing it's a numbers game, it's a numbers game, but listen.
And Bob.
I hate it when people say I'm in the NFL, the No Friends Left League.
Here we go.
I don't understand that. Like,
rock
I didn't even know that
roll.
league existed. Like, my friends still all talk to me. I mean, you know why friends don't talk to their friends? Because of this industry? Because they won't stop calling the same 5 people that said no 30 times.
All right, let's get this guy going.
You know, I was on the phone with somebody earlier today.
See if we can.
Every single day I get prospected for stuff.
Do you?
I just, I'm too far along in my career to get shiny objects. If I sink my teeth in something, I'm going to sink my teeth in, and I'm going to plant a flag, and I'm going to plant a focus.
Leave.
You know, focus. When you focus or try to focus on 5 different things, forget about it. You ever seen a dog catch a rabbit? Never even saw him catch one, right? Well, how in the hell can he try to catch 5? Right? So the focus, it is important, but activity is more important. I don't care what it is. And I don't mean getting ready to get ready. People will be like,
spam this guy.
When
You can't see his chat room. ID working on, mate.
You know, when I get my spreadsheet done and I know exactly how many people I need to get. And how
ID coming through.
If you do the activity, the check will come.
You can't do anything though. He's locked it down.
And guess what?
Guess what?
I'm gonna go with Claudia's story. She didn't go from a 14 to a 2 in a month.
Oh,
what if she would have quit? What if she would have said, "Oh, this doesn't work"?
Multi-level marketing.
So number 2,
for years.
I said activity, right? Number 2 ties right into this whole story with Claudia too. Is consistency.
Consistency.
Like Claudia stayed consistent, taking that product, whether it felt like it was working or it wasn't working.
Let's see if I can get one more connection in here.
She just kept taking the product because they said to, and it was going to make her healthier. And then all of a sudden, one day, she picked her head up 6 months later.